We are co-leads of the Creative Campus Voting Project, and we started the project in 2018.
So what we noticed when we looked at the behavioral science research around voter participation on campus is that many of the challenges revolve around issues of clarity and comprehension for the students. Sometimes they're new voters. It's confusing. I mean, the process is confusing for me, and I've been voting for many years. In 2022, we have decided to focus our efforts and to integrate all of the things that we've been thinking about into the design of these two civic spaces. So one will be on Central Campus, based in UMA in the Sten Gallery, and one will be up here at North Campus in the Duderstadt Gallery. All of the things that we think about were sort of deployed in that space, right? So from the moment a student entered, we thought about what information do they need at which point in that process. And instead of experiencing a fairly dry bureaucratic space like they might at City Hall, they entered this light-filled, glass-enclosed gallery, which was just a beautiful, wonderful place to be. The clerks were seated and they were able to have one-on-one conversations with the students. It was just a really comfortable, welcoming environment. It's really focused on making the process accessible, enjoyable, and comprehensible.
So one of the most exciting things has been to have our assumption that students really are interested in voting confirmed, and that shows up in the numbers. The difference between 2014 and 2018 is the difference between about 14% participation on campus to about 41%. And the difference between 2016, which I believe was around 60% participation, was up to 78% in 2020, which is pretty fantastic. For us, this is a really interesting, creative problem. It's a really important problem, but it's also really meaningful to us that has a direct impact. It's one that's concrete, it's one that we can observe, and we feel very privileged that we can do this work with and for students. So we think that this impact can go on and on. Actually, that's our hope, that a student who is a new voter, perhaps even a first-time voter, that their first experience is pleasurable, understandable. They take that experience with them going forward, and consciously or unconsciously, they carry that forward into a lifetime of voting.